This video is to show you how to solve exponential functions that have the same base. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go and start with this first one, and notice it has the same base. For instance, we have a base of e and a base of e. And just as a refresher, when we're talking about exponents, I'm going to just draw some notes up here. Let's say that we had 3 to the power of 4, and 3 to the power of 4 is going to be equal to 81. And if I were to write this out, I want you to remember that 3, this big number right here, is called our base. And up here on top, this small number is called our exponent. And the number that it's equal to is our answer. So once again, if this looks new to you, I recommend that you go and watch the intro video to logarithms and exponents, and it'll show you some relationships and definitions that you're going to need to know. But otherwise, let's go ahead and continue. Notice the base is the large number, and our base happens to be e. So I'm going to cross those out because they are the same, and I'm simply going to take my exponential powers, or my exponents. The first one is x plus 4, and I'm going to write it. And I'm going to set it equal to the exponent of e that it was equal to, which is 4x plus 6. So all I did was take this exponent and write it, and this exponent and write it, and set it as an equation. And now I'm just going to solve for x. So I'll just use inverse operations. 4 minus 4 is 0. Subtract 4 from this constant value, and 6 minus 4 leaves me with 2. Then I want to go ahead and I want to move my exponent over to the left. And then I want to go ahead and move my variable over to the left using inverse operations. This is a positive 4x, so I'm going to subtract it. And 4x minus 4x is 0, so I'm going to cross it out. And then I'll subtract it from this left side. And I have 1x. Remember, there is an invisible 1 in front of here, in front of every variable. And 1 plus negative 4 leaves me with negative 3x. So we are almost done. All I got to do now is go ahead and get rid of my coefficient of x. And the way I do that is by dividing it. So I'm going to divide by negative 3 on the left. But I have to keep my equation balanced, so I'm also going to divide by negative 3 on the right. This will go to itself one time, leaving me with just x. And this cannot be simplified any further, so it just becomes negative 2 over 3. And that is my final answer. And this is solved. So really, you can look at it as you're just creating an equation out of the exponents when they have the same base.